You're watching a clip from the Club podcast.
Make sure you follow it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and give it a 5-star review.
So here you go, is a lovely clip from our podcast. Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the club. We are sponsored by the wonderful people over at NordVPN. And NordVPN at this moment in time is their 11th birthday. They have some huge offers. You can get 4 months free, 30 days money back guarantee. All you have to do is head over to the nordvpn.com/the club. All you have to do is head over to nordvpn.com/the club to get a hold of these exclusive offers. Tell them the club sent you. If you haven't and you don't know what a VPN is, it helps you with your security online. And it also helps me with great stuff. Like when I was out in Dublin, I couldn't watch the Manchester United match on my usual subscription services. So what did I do? I chucked the VPN on. I made it think I was in the UK. Happy days. My subscription services worked on holiday. It's absolutely fantastic. So thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring us. Make sure you download the app and enjoy this clip. Talking about Arsenal, Rory's reaction to that Mascot clip this week, interesting. I've seen that get a lot of retweets. A lot of people seem to agree with you. If those haven't seen it, Arsenal had a little mascot, stood outside the dressing room. They released a clip where they released it as a positive. And you saw all the players walk past her, sign her shirt, and none of them made eye contact, said hello, even smiled or anything. Rory reacted to that. I think a lot of people reacted to that. And they thought it was a little bit, as Vinicius just runs through here, it's okay. They thought it was a little bit snide from the Arsenal players. What are you made of it?
Well, do you know? It opened my eyes to a few things. Firstly, the weird tribalism of some football fans that will defend their club to the hilt in the most odd circumstance. Like, you know that little girl's face? Like, it really, lovely turn from Woodrick. Like, you know that little girl's face? It really did, like, bring out something within me, because I've got a daughter, and I could see how excited she was. And there was a moment, actually, when Odegaard half snuck up on her, because I think he kind of walked around the other side. And when she realises, like, she looks and she realises that it's him, she looks to her dad, and you can see, like, the excitement in her eyes. You could see how much that moment meant to her. And he's the blink of an eye, he's gone. He's like, he hasn't said anything. So I'm not sort of singling him out. I'm sure he did loads of stuff off camera, but in that particular moment, I don't care telling me that you've got your game face on or whatever. I thought that what it really did demonstrate was just the disparity between a fan and a footballer. And then the other thing, I was like, some Arsenal fans were like dancing through hoops trying to justify it. You're just like, you are allowed to say that your club have behaved badly. You don't have to be so blind and so idiotic and so one-dimensional that you couldn't possibly go, yeah, man, it's a shame that Odegaard didn't.
In the interest of fairness, I think there have been some clips where the club and the players have obviously spent more time with her.
Yeah, no, and the father's come out and said she had a lovely day.
Yeah,
but it doesn't change anything for that moment.
But I think there's, just human contact, whether it's with, I don't know, just anybody.
Adam,
people see someone. If you see someone, smile, nod.
In an incredibly incomparable way to this, but the only experience that I can have of this, right? The only way that I can make this kind of relevant to a lived experience and share that with you is on the rare occasion where somebody would recognise me from this show. I make a point. Go, what's your name, mate? If I'm in a pub, can I get you a drink? I'll always acknowledge it. I'll always be as generous as I can possibly be in that situation.
Rory doesn't offer you a drink next time you see him in a pub.
Yeah,
call him a liar.
Of course, no. But
bottle of champagne.
But no, yeah, Guinness at most. But I just think like the human decency, the human contact, and then no, like I found it almost more of a wind up when Arsenal fans, rather than like a few that I follow, went, yeah, this is awful. But then there was one in particular, I can't even be bothered to get into the specifics of who he is. But you're like, he was replying to people, he was quote tweeting people, he was having an argument with a friend.
I've seen it, yeah.
I was like, what is this geezer doing? Like, all I'm suggesting that this bloke should have done, all I'm suggesting that these players should have done is acknowledge the existence of a 7-year-old fan who is idolising and in totally awestruck by this football.
And also,
that's all I'm saying.
This isn't walking into the ground where there's thousands of people around you, or hundreds going, Yeah. This is a little girl stood there, and all you have to do is go, how you doing? You're right.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Yeah. Not even, you don't have to do anything else.
I think it's quite awkward. You know, if you if I had to like sign something here now, say there was a piece of paper here that I had signed, it would be impossible for me to sign that paper without acknowledging you.
Yeah.
I'd go, all
Who's
right.
at the end of the piece of paper?
Yeah, I just can't understand the mentality.
But what else
of,
do we
boxing
expect?
yourself up.
We're paying these guys 500,000 a week in some instances. I know it's a big number, but 100 grand a week. These guys live in worlds, financial worlds, celebrity worlds, so different to us.
Where I got to push back on that.
No, but we can't know because
a lot of these kids,
I don't know. No,
a lot of these lads come from normal families, bro.
I'm not justifying that. I'm not justifying that their behaviour. I'm saying these footballers they live in detached, alienated worlds, and it's a symptom of where football is.
But they've got kids. They've got kids who will like
that video. I saw
I don't know, fucking Frozen or some
guys,
shit.
they're
They
all
go
robots,
Disneyland and Elsa walks past them. They're going to be fuming, bro.
But footballers are all PR trained. They're all shitting themselves. They don't want to say anything that goes viral on
This
Twitter.
isn't shitting yourselves. This is a little girl you got to say hello to.
Why are they not looking up? It's over.
It's over.
It was over before that.
Ooh, no.
You got
Kepa's absolutely fucked him.
But he didn't. If you're going to do that, do it properly. Yeah.
But all I'd say is the video, why are they acting like that? Is because they're under so much pressure, these Arsenal fans, that they're not treating the situation with the humanity that it deserves. I'm asking the question, why were they like that in front of the goal?
I think it's...
Because they're detached
I kind of feel
robots,
sorry for them a
millionaire
little bit
robots.
as well, because we're kind of taking a minuscule... You know what the problem is? All of them did it.
Yeah.
You know, if one of them went...
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be noticed if one,
it wouldn't have.
it
no one
would
would have. It's when all of them done it. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
No, it didn't.
But again, I feel sorry for them because we're capturing a little bit of. There's been times where, someone says,
No, but
rush-
mate, the other thing is, like, you know when people kind of go, you don't know what happened, she had a wonderful day, her father has tweeted this out. That's all true. But in that exact moment, you could have made that exact moment.
You didn't treat her like a
You
human.
didn't treat her right. So it don't matter. Even if she had the best day of her life and Odegaard took her for a pizza afterwards, in that particular moment, he didn't treat her right.
I suppose it's kind of like, when someone gives money to a homeless person, but they don't even look at them or say anything to them.
Yeah.
Like,
they're people
say hello,
as well.
just speak to them, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
Even if you ain't got change for them, chat to them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit different, but it's a bit...
No, I think the analogy is accurate, actually, which is weird for you because I didn't expect a good one. But yeah, it is.
Adam's now that girl. He's now the little girl. He's just been... that's harsh from you.
Has that ever happened to you, by the way?
Have I ever been treated badly by somebody famous?
Or someone that you looked up to or someone that you...
No, that's a great... Off the top of my head, no.
In the mix zone, Harry Maguire and Scott McTominay walked past me and they just gave me dirty looks. I like that. I didn't ask him for anything though, but...
Yeah.
The only thing I can confirm is that James Corden is vile. Like,
I've heard that.
Like
I've heard
the
lots of
worst.
stories about it.
Like, I worked in TV for a decade. The geezer is like the pits. The
gone back.
pits. The lowest of the low.
Yeah, he is. I remember I had one... So after the 2009 final in Rome, we were at Manchester Airport as the players came back. And it's actually on... There's a clip of like the players returning on BBC News. And it's when Ronaldo walked through and he hasn't got his blazer on and everyone's like, he's definitely leaving. And Wes Brown comes through, signs my shirt. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is walking through the crowd and I'm singing his song. So he gives his pram to his wife, comes over, signs my shirt, carries on, doesn't sign anyone else's, I was buzzing. And then Anderson, he's walking down the line, signs everyone's shirt, puts the pen in my shirt, don't sign it, and just walks off. He obviously didn't notice.
Maybe you should have been singing his song about Cesc Fabregas.
I went, Anderson, you bastard. Like, just immediate reaction was like, you bastard. And then I thought, he probably just didn't even clock. You know, it probably didn't occur to him. But that's the problem. Like, it should occur to you.
No, it should occur.
Like, it should occur to you that your little interaction with this child, but I don't mean me and Anderson, by the way. I mean, this little girl is going to make a huge impact to how they see you, how they, like, even just saying hello to her, she'll probably talk about that for the rest of her life. You know what I mean?
Also, do you know what else you do? You make her feel more comfortable. Like, she's standing there with a thing.
It's a nervous
probably
day
feels
for
a bit awkward. I think young girls of that age probably feel a bit awkward anyway around their idols. Just make her feel comfortable. You know, just help her out a bit. And you know that excitement. I see it in my own kid. You know her face when Odegaard comes over, she's like, she can't even.
I hate
and
to
she
think
looks
what
at
that
her
does to her
father.
long term. I hate to think what that does to that little girl's belief in her heroes long term in her life.
Yeah, I mean,
nah, she'll be all right. I think, given the whole day they had, I think we're just talking about a human interaction here, and I think it just. I don't know. I feel sorry for the Arsenal players because we're kind of magnifying everything that they do.
Yeah, it's not about Arsenal, by the way. It's not about Arsenal because I think Chelsea players could do it. I think it's footballers.
Yeah.